So Warren, when we're running the numbers on buy-to-lets in the UK, can you just run us through the numbers and how you calculate what the cash flow is going to be?
Sure. For me, it all starts with the rental. So once you know the rental of your property, then deducting the rental is typically the mortgage payment.
Yeah.
The next sort of expense that you'll need to add is the letting management fee.
And what should you take into consideration for that?
It's normally around sort of 10 to 12% of your rental. So just to give you a feel. Then the next sort of expense is insurance, and then following insurance is a maintenance expenditure. So if you take the rental to deduct those expenses, you'll get the net cash flow.
Okay.
And perhaps if I to maybe ask you the same question on a HMO, and perhaps you can highlight some of the differences.
Yeah, no, of course. It's very similar, but we're going to take more costs into consideration. Now, in the HMO market in the UK, some landlords include all the bills, some don't. Let's assume this is an example where the landlord pays all the bills. So like a buy-to-let, we have to take the gross rent, we're going to minus the mortgage, the letting and management, which could be slightly high in terms of a percentage from buy-to-let, so it could be more like 15%. We still take into consideration buildings insurance, but we're going to add in contents insurance now, as well as your monthly maintenance.
And the reason for contents insurance is because you're going to be furnishing the property?
Yes, we'll offer it fully furnished, so dishwashers, fridges, couches, TVs, beds, cupboards, everything, curtains, it's fully furnished. Then when it comes to maintenance, we tend to budget 10% of the gross monthly rent. So if the gross monthly rent is £2,000, we'll budget £200 for maintenance. Now on top of all of that, we have to take into consideration gas and electric, the internet, the monthly water bill, your TV license and your council tax bill. If it's a student let, we don't pay council tax. But now if you take the gross monthly rent, you deduct all those expenses, it gives you a net cash flow. And that's how you work it out.
Okay, so I think a key learning there is there's a lot more expenses that you need to be aware of as a landlord when doing HMOs.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, thank you.
Cool, thanks Warren.